Hi, this is Francisco Bujan from vitalcoaching.com, and we are talking about dating success for women. The topic I would like to cover now is keep it simple for 3 months. The reason why I want to mention this is because when you start dating, the first thing you have to focus on is really on having fun and quality time. If you are a woman and you have already been dating, guys in the past, of course, you probably have, you notice that in the first 3 months period, there is this kind of build-up of romantic energy. There is a sexual tension building up. There is also this attraction, these feelings waking up. And basically, in that period, what you want to focus on is quality time. It's really on having fun. It's really on establishing the connection with the guy you start caring for. Now, if in this 3 months period, if in this initial dating stage, you start really coming with demands or pressure or jealousy or emotions which are not really positive or developing your relationship in a nice way, most of the times you will turn off the guy and he will start drifting away. The last thing you want to bring in the initial stages of your relationship, in the initial stages of dating, is really something which sounds like control and demands. And you must realize that a guy will emotionally react to that in a very negative way most of the times. The moment you start trying to control a guy's life, most of the times he will pull back and simply start drifting away. And this is not something you want, right? So if you want to actually stay with somebody and give each other the greatest chances of being happy together, what you have to give your potential partner or your future partner in the early stages is just space, freedom, and openness. Educating your partner can come later, after 3 months, 6 months of dating. Once you start being really committed to each other, then you can start really educating each other. Eventually giving a little bit some guidelines or coming with attitudes. Possible attitude changes, etc. Now, in the first period of dating, you must forget about this. The only quality you want to focus on is really on building up complicity. And to do that, you have to give each other space, you have to give each other freedom, and don't come with any form of demands or control. If you have negative emotions really coming to the surface in these original stages of the relationship, then you will blow away really chances of success. And this is not really good, because you have to realize that a guy, when you come into his life, he already has habits, he already has ways of doing things that he enjoys, that he likes. He has a certain degree of freedom, and the last thing you want is to start constricting him and limiting him in any way. You have to remember that, because if you want to actually create a sense of complicity with men, then you have to understand how they function as well. And this is really a very simple tip I want to give you, a very simple advice which might really allow you to build this sense of very strong complicity, respect, and freedom in the original stages. If there are things that bother you, then live with it for a while, really. Live simply and learn to accept them for the time being, and simply realize that, you know what, he's a human being, he's not perfect right now. There are things which he could change, but right now, look at the positive side of what you're sharing. Really try to focus on what makes you happy, on what makes you, a good match, and enjoy these things. Give him the space that he needs in the original stages, and let him come closer in his own time. Once he's really realizing how good you are, how much fun you are to be with, and how much happiness develops between the two of you, then he will naturally start committing himself a little bit more, and eventually fully to fully grown relationship with you. But let him take the steps in his own time. The reason why you want him to commit and really be an excellent partner in your life is because he wants to, not because you force him to, right? This is a very simple thing. So remember that in the first 3 months of dating, keep it simple. No demands, no possessive attitudes, no control, no pressure. Give each other freedom and simply space to enjoy whatever you have. This means that if, for instance, you expect him to call back after a couple of days and he doesn't, then don't be too angry or upset when he contacts you. Sometimes he simply he's still dealing with some old business, he's still dealing with old staff, or has worries or stuff from work. There can be dozens of reasons why he's not engaging into the relationship at 100% yet, but at the same time, the only reason why he will come back is because you are lots of fun to be with, and there is really a good space of complicity for the two of you. And the first thing you want precisely is to have a sense of respect for each other, really, a sense of freedom. And within that context, you have lots of fun building a relationship together. Okay? I hope this makes sense. You take care for now, and bye-bye.